Alright, let's get this one started. This is a KV2 game, and the matchmaking is alright. Against T29s and Panther 87, Yak Panther 2, and on a KV2 you do not really complain with the matchmaking, because in whatever matchup, if as long as you're throwing out HE, you're gonna do some damage, around a minimum of around 200. But most likely around 300 category. If you do hit on heavily armor like KV3, 300 damage is average. But I've done over 600 to a KV3 before, and also I've done to a tier 8 heavy tank, the AMX 50 100. I've almost one-shotted it. I've done 1010 damage or something on my other video. You can check that out. It's on Karelia. I think the video is called something like Russian Power or something. KV2. Yep, and I kind of really like this tank, although it's been nerfed a few times. And if you haven't played this tank, this game before, KV2's 152mm dart gun M10 is actually on the old KV tank, which is now replaced by the KV1 at tier 5. Imagine the firepower this thing gets at tier 5 a few long patches ago. Imagine using this gun, and at that time probably the gun had better penetration or aiming time or something like that. I haven't played that tank before, so I don't know, but I know that it's been nerfed a couple of times. You see the aiming time is proper slow. Well, since it's the 8.6, I'm playing on the 8.7. The accuracy on the Russian guns are fairly good now, because of thanks to the increased the increased accuracy of the increased gun dispersion on the shots, so that now you get the better accuracy sort of thing. Like KV1S, you receive some. It's sort of like a buff for the Russians. They tend to have massive damage but crap accuracy. But now they sort of get advantage over it. 87. I'll kill you right now. Yes. 2 kills. And by the way, if you want to play a fun tank, get yourself a KV2. It's absolutely amazing tank. On stock, you get the U11, which is not good, but certainly playable. But without unlocking the second turret and all the tracks, you can get yourself the M10, which is not much of a grind. So, you're looking for fun, get yourself the KV2. Good tank. Although they nerfed the heat shell, now this tank doesn't get heat anymore, but it gets the AP shell, which is alright. Now you see that KV1, yes, didn't use his brain. You should always look at the map. Make sure you have a situational awareness. Keep running. Be clear what you're gonna do. Keep running, And now I see the Jackson. I wanna finish him off to help my team, but I don't want to expose myself too much. That's why I zoomed back a few times. Nope. I zoomed back into cover. Now I don't know where the Churchill is. The reason I'm trying to get away from the Churchill is that I want to get one decent punch on him, and I don't want him to hit me. As you know, he's got good DPM compared to me. It takes me a long time to reload, so that is the reason why I don't want to face up to him one-on-one, without cover. I need to grab cover as soon as I can, and now I'm just trying to find his location and get a shot on him, zoom into cover. And you see the poor turret traverse speed. You need to know your weak spots and weak points and your tank's weaknesses, so you can use it as an advantage. Try to make it less of a disadvantage. That's what I meant. Now driving the cover. And I've seen plenty of players that don't really seem to have some sort of brain, like this Churchill. Watch him. Yeah, I see him approximate spot. So he definitely have spotted me. Why would you get out of the cover? You're not gonna get a shot, first shot onto me, and I one shot him. So that is a bit brainless, and we won this game. Please don't do that. It's stupid. And just to tell you, there's a weak spot on the Russian tanks, on all of the Russians, like the KV2, the KV1, the KV, like the old KV, the KV220, if you ever see one, which is the beta test one. And then you get a T150, the KV3, the KV4, not the KV5, but just look at this bit of where the machine gun is, that piece of block there. You see the angling is not that great, so the weak spot is probably I would like to shoot it around where the headlight is, and basically that block of things there, and shoot. There's plenty of tanks that has the same sort of layout, so shoot at this, the frontal plate there. You see the angling is not particularly good, and that is probably the weak spot I would choose every time I penetrate and do damage. And also, like the KV2, you see the front bit the turret front is a bit too flat. So what you want to do while you're reloading, probably shake it to this angle around this, so it's gonna be harder for them to penetrate. Do not point it like this, because many times you maybe experience people hitting below the mantle and penetrating there, or on the sides. Angle like this, probably they won't penetrate. But this is a good tank, and thanks for watching. If you want to see more of my videos, and comment if you want to know anything, like what sort of video you want me to make in the future, please comment. And thanks for watching.